Welcome to a life when I want the executives dancing in the videos and all on the records. Take that. Come to my DJ Rick.
This face belongs on the kisses.
Hey, what's good? This your boy Bigg Rick checking in, and we back with another week. Episode 12, 101 with Bigg Rick, where we bring the legends. We talk about the real shit, talk about the upbringing, talk about how they became who they are today, talk about their legacy. You know, we get it in on here, man. I appreciate all y'all for tapping in with me, like, subscribing, and just sharing. That should go a long way. I appreciate y'all, 1,000%, man. And without y'all, it ain't no me, because, it's been a few times I've been wanting to be like, man, yeah, but shit. I just kept going, man, and we on 12 now, so we getting it in, man. And this week, man, I got another legend, super producer, artist. He do his thing, man. He been doing his thing for a long time before I even came on the scene. Like, this dude, he done did it all. But we gonna let him talk about his journey, man. We got my man Jay Billa in the building today. What's good, bro?
What's up, man?
How you been, bro?
I'm good. I'm blessed, brother.
I think it's been some years since me and you been in the same room together. I think it's been some years, man.
Long time.
I'm so happy that you accepted my invite to come on here, man. I see you doing your thing. I see you dropping these beat tapes. I see, you doing your thing, and you came before me. So, I gotta honor the legends. Everybody be like, hey, Rick, get such and such and such and such, all these new people. I'm like, man, we gotta give it to the people who came before them first, bro. But how you doing, man? Tell everybody who you is, and your introduction.
Jay Billa the Great, man. Real Talk Roads. JB the Hustler. Just man, a legend, man. I can actually say it. I done put in some work. So.
Yeah, that's what's up, bro. That's what's up, man. So we know we gonna get into the interview, man, but we gonna start from the beginning, bro. We gotta start from the beginning. What part of it is you from Milwaukee? What part of Milwaukee you from if you from Milwaukee?
I'm born and raised Milwaukee.
Let's go.
I grew up on the east side, 2nd and Burleigh, 1st and Keith. My grandmother and them had a house on 1st and Keith, and that's pretty much where I was raised at until I was around 12 years old. Then I moved over to the ghost town, 53206. So I got both worlds, you understand?
That's crazy, because I just did a logo for my boy Rock Mac. He from 53206.
Yeah, Rock, that's my boy.
Yeah, and he told me about Ghost Town and all that. Cause I'm from Chicago, but when we first moved here, we moved on the east side. I think our address was 3328 North Richards, if I'm not mistaken. We came right to the east side. So the east side is what's up, bro.
Yeah, my grandmother address was 3410 North 1st. So
we right around that same area, man.
Yep.
So coming up over there, man, how was it like? How was it like back then compared to now? Was it worse? I know there were a lot of Vice Lords on 1st and Keith.
Yeah.
But how was it around the time that it was worse?
Yeah. It was It was love. It was beautiful back then, man. And I can actually remember the time when the Vice Lords first moved on 1st and Keith, Cigar and Cadillac, their little nephew Cisco and all of them. I remember standing in my grandmother's door, listening to Purple Rain, to the soundtrack.
Prince?
Yeah. So this is in the 80s, man. So they come running from around the corner. I guess they had done got into it with some cats around the corner on Palmer. And they come running around the corner. And that was like my first time seeing an actual gang fight.
Wow.
So that's around the time when it got ugly around there, around the 80s. But before that, it was so beautiful and peaceful over there.
So coming up over there, did you have to pick a side for the gangs or what?
You know what? I didn't, because I moved to the Ghost when I was around 12 years old, and they had just started to migrate over there, and so and my cousins and them was BOS, so they wasn't gonna have me
Okay.
choosing that side. No way, they wasn't hearing of that. You know what I'm saying? So now I didn't have to pick a side.
So when you moved from over there, you moved to where you go to?
22nd in Monarchy, Ghost Town.
How was that like?
Ghost Town was cool until I turned around 16 years old and I jumped off the porch.
So you were 16 when you jumped off the porch.
Yeah, ran away from home, man, and wanted to experience that life.
Wow, so 16.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what this show for, bro. We giving people your exclusive background. So, like, that's what this for. Because a lot of people don't, like, we do music and do all this shit, but, like, don't nobody know the background.
Yeah.
Of, you know what I'm saying? Of like you or like me or like anybody who come over here. So you said 16, you jumped off the porch. Was it like you were selling dope and all that, or what? Got with the gunplay? What's up?
Yep. Well, actually, my homeboy D-Rock, he stayed down the street from me. We went to Robert Fulton Middle School together. And he was connected with some cats from Detroit. And they was around on 20th Street. And so I ran away, me and my homeboy, got into some shit. I went and called D-Rock. He went and got his homeboys from Detroit to go handle that. And that's how I ended up connecting with them and hustling, in spots,
You did time?
I never caught a felony.
Oh, that's a blessing.
I was blessed.
Praise God.
I was blessed, man.
I right off and got a felony out the gate. So shit, that's a blessing, bro.
All the years of carrying guns illegally, now I can carry one.
Legally. Oh my God, that's dope, bro. Praise God for that one right there, bro.
Yeah,
that's pretty dope, dog.
Yeah, I wasn't lucky on as far as catching bullets. I caught quite a few bullets, but I dodged them felonies, man. I dodged going to Dodge.
Yeah, that's it, baby. So you got popped though?
Yeah, I got hit 2 separate occasions.
What?
So once in one arm, I got a long metal plate in this arm. Second time I got hit this arm and in my back.
Damn. So how? I never been shot. I know I got shot at, but how? So when them bullets hit you, was they hot, bro? Like how that shit is, bro.
Yeah, they hot. They burn.
That's what I heard. I heard it like it turned your whole body fucking hot.
Nah, I mean the first time I got hit in my arm, I was so full of the adrenaline. When I got hit, I ran from 17th and right to 22nd and right.
Okay. And
I was just, just that adrenaline rush. So I wasn't really thinking about nothing but just getting home and getting the ambulance. And second time I got hit.
That's your phone, huh? That's cool though.
My fault.
No, we good, bro.
So second time I got hit, I was walking in the house, and they kind of walked up on me, hit me in my back and in my arm, and that one I kind of like felt myself losing blood and getting a little, lightheaded, woozy and whatnot.
Wow.
So the ambulance came there. So.
Damn, that's crazy, bro.
Yeah.
So a lot of people like I never been shot, but I know a lot of people who did got shot. They say that shit burned, bro.
Yeah.
Okay, so well, you done with all that now, man. You living the right.
Oh yeah, man. I'm far past all that, man.
So it says, like, I got some information. I'm trying to see if this shit accurate because I know sometimes it should be accurate, sometimes it don't be accurate. This 360 Hip Hop Museum, is you involved in that?
No.
Okay, because it say you and Cuckoo Cow and got recognized and being in this museum. So I don't know where they got that information from, bro. Everything. Do say you involved, bro.
No, she just put us in there. She's honoring us, showing love to
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So you was involved.
Oh yeah. As far as that, I thought she like put it together. Like
no, they said they recognize you.
Yeah. Sure.
Okay, so how was that, bro? Like being honored for something like that?
Man, it's beautiful, man. It's beautiful. Because I'm one of the ones that don't have a hometown hit. To say, so it's just beautiful to get that recognition that somebody see that I'm really putting in work.
Okay, so you rap and you're a producer, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. So you said you jumped off the porch at 16, or was it 14?
No, at 16.
Okay. So
16.
when did you say, when did music play a part into what you wanted to do, bro?
Music always been a part of me since I was around 8 years old. I had a drum set when I was 8 years old, set on the sun porch. I was in a band, North Division marching band. I played snare. So it's always been in me, you know. It's just when I started hustling, I just took a turn. And then also when I was going to Robert Fulton Middle School, my homeboy D-Rock, who I mentioned earlier, from the group called the Royal MCs. And so the battle
Also,
cat.
so your buddy D-Rock was he was rapping already.
Oh man, he introduced me to all the hip hop, the Gazelles and the Adidas. He put me on to all of that, the beat and all of that. So we go ahead.
So y'all formed a group or something?
In middle school, 7th grade, we formed a group.
And you was rapping, or was you producing it?
I was rapping. I wasn't thinking about beats. I didn't know, because we was beatboxing actually. You know, so them was our beats. You know, we had somebody that beatbox for us.
Okay, so all right, so like you said, so when you got to the producer side, like are some of the, because I know you like more hip hop.
Yeah.
Like you hip hop. So what hip hop producers did you look up to? Like, you started on the producer side, and what rappers you looked up to and been like, okay, I like that. You know, when you write your first rap, let's get into the rap part of this.
Well, that was back, you know, in middle school, influenced by like Slick Rick.
Slick Rick, okay.
Yeah, Dougie Fresh and Run DMC most definitely influenced me. So that's when I started writing after hearing Run DMC. And far as producers back then, because I really wasn't checking for production back then. You know, it was all about the MCs, you know, Rakim and these KRS Ones. And later on I got into producing and into knowing who was producing after we broke up from the NWSGs broke up. When I started making beats, that's when I started checking for different producers. But I always looked up to cats like back then Marley Marl.
Okay.
Sure, he was one of the main ones. And Jam Master Jay, of course.
So them was the ones that was like, if I produce, I want to be similar to them.
Yeah, early on. That's why I'm heavy with the Marley Marl. You know, he did a whole lot of sampling back then.
So when you making your beats, you use a lot of samples?
Yeah. I love the sampling.
So did you actually sample off vinyls back in the days? Like how they were sampling off the vinyl records?
Yeah, when I first started, I wasn't doing much of no sampling. It was all me playing. I could play a little bit too.
So what you had, like a beat machine, or what you had?
I had MPC 2000.
Oh, the MPC 2000.
Yeah, I still got it too to this day.
Oh wow, that's classic. That's an antique.
Yeah, most definitely.
Yeah. So but when you started off. Also, you, like, I'm not a producer. I tried to make a couple beats. The motherfuckers was trash. So I left that. I can't be able to do everything, bro. So I leave that for y'all niggas, bro. But so when you the technique of it, when you using the MPC, you said you did the vinyl, you had to hook the record player up to the MPC.
Yeah.
Is that shit hard, bro? Like, I was just watching the Wu-Tang and I saw how this nigga was doing all that shit. Then I just seen something with Kanye West took this old fucking song, Ludacris Stand Up. Like, you would know how to do all of that, huh?
Yeah, if you got that ear, that's another thing. You got to have that ear to catch those sweet spots in them records.
Yeah, because did you see that clip that they was putting out, the Stand Up by Kanye?
I did. My brother-in-law just sent that to me a few days ago.
That shit going viral right now. Yeah, that shit going viral. Yeah, and I was just like, so what he do, like a pitch correction and all type of shit?
He probably pitched it down. Yeah.
That
Kanye is a beast, man.
That
boy's a
shit
beast.
crazy, dog.
Yeah.
So when you so being like you more hip hop, right? You more like you said, the Marley Marl and the Rakim. Did you like the Wu-Tang? I just watched that series on Hulu. So
Yeah,
RZA, was he
yeah.
one of them ones?
Yeah, most definitely. I really just got into RZA production probably in the 90s, you know, the late 90s, because I really wasn't listening to much Wu-Tang. I was more into a lot of that West Coast and that Scarface
Oh, where I'm at.
and Ice Cube. So then I got hipped on to RZA, but yeah, he's a genius.
Yeah, them niggas like super producers. They take
Yeah.
that serious too, bro. So do you play instruments too?
I don't. Only thing I do, I can play drums, and I haven't played drums in so long. But that's it. And you know, I can play fiddle with the keys a little bit and play stuff by ear.
Also on the keyboard.
Yeah, I can't sit and play a Stevie Wonder song for you, but I
Yeah.
can play some stuff out to make a track, to make a beat.
So what you like more? What you like more, rapping or producing?
I like producing, man.
Yeah,
I do. Especially now in the age where people ain't really checking for lyrics no more. It's kind of like, you know,
that shit over, huh?
it seemed like it. It seemed like it, man.
So you said what's some of the big artists you work with or well-known artists that you done produced for? I know Cuckoo because he shouted you out, so I know you had to do shit for him. Probably some of all the old school, huh?
I mean, I don't know if you're familiar with Kid Crab.
No, I never heard of him.
So it's the group Kid Crab and Strict Love. I don't know if you know Strict.
No, I ain't never heard of him either.
Two of the early on cats that was putting on for the city. But I work with both of them actually.
You ain't never did nothing for Drew?
I did the Powder album. I did 4.
Oh, okay, that's what I'm saying, bro. Yeah, I mean, shout out to them other people too. Like I never heard them, but I know a lot of other people might have heard them.
Show Mac did majority of the other songs, and I did 4
on Powder.
On Powder.
That's dope, bro. That's dope. See that's what somebody might not know.
Right.
That's what I'm trying to get to the interview. Like, okay, so shout out to
I did Shake Shake Something, Give It Up, Get Real, Pimping Out My Straight Jacket, and Why They Call It the Game.
All on Baby Drew album.
Those 4 on Powder. Yeah.
That's dope, bro. That's big. I gotta give a clap, man. I ain't got the sound effect shit, but we authentic over here. I rather do that shit myself. But so how was it like? So you was working with him when he had you was working with him when he had the billboard on Atkinson and Keith then, huh? Because that's when he was on fire. Remember that billboard that he had right there?
Hand that rocks the cradle.
Yeah, the billboard up there.
Yeah. It was probably before that. It was I want to say probably 2000, 99, 2000. I moved. I had a studio on 53rd and Center.
Okay.
So I moved down there to Big Rick, where they was at downtown on Water Street. I moved my stuff down there temporarily to work close with him and D-Note.
So you work with OG Gotti too, right? Because I know he was part of them. He on that album. No, I think he on one of Baby Drew albums. I don't think he got like a whole lot of songs, but I know he was with the Country Boy clique.
Okay. I remember him.
Okay. You probably know him if you seen him and shit. Like he do a lot of shit now. Like he still be DJing OG Gotti. Shout out him. But yeah, bro, that's dope. So you work with Drew. How was it like working with Drew? Because you know, like Drew and Cuckoo, Moan and all them niggas, like them the niggas I came up, the DRE, Young Tweezy, shout out him. Like them the niggas I came up watching. You know what I'm saying? And it's funny because I shot a video for Baby Drew, and that was my first time working with him. Baby Drew and Rock Mac. I shot their video. I flew in and shot their video, and I was just geek because you know, like I look up to you niggas like y'all legends, bro. Like y'all came before me, so I honor the people who came before me. But I was so geek, like working with Drew, bro. I was just like, damn, this Baby Drew, like, you know, they had the city on lock, bro. They were at the time.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Fucking with Tony Draper and 8Ball and all them niggas, bro. So what was your experience like working with him? When he was probably just a he was just coming up, so he ain't elevate to where he became what he became, huh?
It was cool. It was fun because Drew was a comedian, man. He's funny as hell, and with him and Dino together, them cats is hilarious, man. So it was a lot of laughs, man, and they work fast. You know what I'm saying? They hear a beat, they go to writing, light his Newport, drink his little drink, and get to writing, and he got a song done.
So did you engineer the records too, or you just did the beats?
I mean, yeah, I recorded vocals down in Big Face. I did, but I didn't mix and master. I just recorded the vocals.
The vocals,
whatever I did.
So you're an engineer too, then, huh?
For somewhat. I just ain't did it in a while.
We all we all engineers in our ways. You just got to get that shit right, bro.
Yeah. Now I don't know if you familiar with Derek Notes project, Something in the Water.
Yeah.
And I did that whole joint.
Oh wow.
I produced that whole album, Something in the Water.
That's dope, bro.
I did that whole joint.
Real dog. So you was basically behind the scenes. So did you rap on any of it?
Not on Something in the Water. I wasn't on there. Oh yeah, I was. Shit. I think the title track, Something in the Water.
Okay, yeah, I gotta check that out, bro. See, that's dope, bro, because like you were pioneer, and I'm glad that I got you on here so we could because somebody had to record these niggas, somebody had to do their beats, somebody had to do their graphics. Like, I want to know who did the fucking graphics to Powder. You know what I'm saying? Right. That shit cold, bro. So
man, and big up to Shote Mac, man. You got to get him on here, man. He's not talked about or mentioned enough, man, but he did a lot of dope music for Baby Drew. He did Gold, that beat Gold fan, Wide Body Ride. Some of the
he did the Gold Fingers. I walked on water, tiptoed on hot shot. Oh, he did. I don't even know who he is, bro. You gotta you gotta link me in.
I connect you with him.
So you and him, damn. So you and him, y'all was like, y'all did shit together, you and him?
We just worked on the album Powder together, but he's the one that when I started producing, he's the one that took me to the store to get the tools that I needed to start producing.
See, that shit cold, bro.
That MPC that I said I still got, took me to the store to get that.
Showed me what I needed. How much was that back in the days?
I think that joker was about $2,500.
Damn, and they cheap now,
huh? You can't get an MPC 2000 now, but you can get one for about $900.
That's crazy. The price difference, huh?
Yeah.
Because I think once all the producers got that motherfucker, they ain't selling no more.
Right.
Like, so you ever work with like the DR5 and the Zoom and all them little?
Nope. Then I wasn't touching no beats. I didn't start until around 98. That's when I started producing. When I know
everybody had the DR5, bro. I think
the
DR5,
the little black box.
Everybody was making the beats, bro. All the shit sounded the same.
Yeah, right,
crazy, bro. But my producer, his name was Colossus. He had the MPC 2000. Like,
okay,
he did all my albums and shit. I'm gonna have him on here too. But he did a lot of shit. But he was in his own lane and shit. Like, y'all probably know each other if y'all see each other.
Yeah.
Because I know Doc Holliday. I know you work with Doc Holliday now, right?
Yeah. He done recorded the last 3 or 4 albums that I released. He recorded and mixed and mastered and did all my artwork.
We found out we was like cousins. You know what I'm saying? And Doc Holliday, he been around. I'm gonna get him on here too. I got to call him.
Yeah. You got to get Doc on here. He's a
but he a legend too. He's still going though. So that's what's good. Both of y'all still going, but you doing your shit. Doc Holliday more like he's working with the newer artists.
Yeah.
That's the difference between you and him right now, because he's getting in with the newer artists. You get what I'm saying? So I think that's why he still forefront, because he changing with time.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, shout out Doc Holliday, man.
Yeah, for sure.
That's pretty dope. I did.
You got to get Dre on here too, man. DRE.
Yeah, I know. I got to link up with all them, bro. They don't be on the book like that. I know the DRE. You did something for him?
Well, we got history. We got big history together, man. You know, that's how that was my introduction to Milwaukee rapping was through the DRE. We had the group, the NSSGs.
Oh, what?
Me, DRE, and Dre Love.
Did you say that in the beginning?
Huh?
Did you say that in the beginning of the interview?
I may have said it. I may have mentioned it.
Not your high school? I mean,
no. That was D-Rock.
Oh, that's a different group.
This is when DRE is when I first went in a mic booth in rap.
So he had a big influence on your rapping.
Man, huge influence, man.
Producing or just rapping?
Rapping mainly, because after we split up, that's when I started producing.
Oh, you did say that. Oh, okay. I didn't even know you said the DRE.
Yeah,
that's pretty dope. So did you produce anything for him?
Not for him, no. And then another jewel, Cuckoo Cow was NSSG. That was the name of our group, NSSGs. He was with us briefly.
That's how that. So you Cuckoo, the DRE, all y'all.
Dre Love, and that's Wicked.
So who's Wicked?
Not Mr. Wicked that do the videos.
Okay.
That's Wicked.
Okay, so damn, all y'all was in the group?
Yeah. NSSGs, Northside Set Gangsters.
Did y'all like recording? Did y'all got music?
We got an album. We Dre produced our one album, Nothing But a Thing.
Damn, where is that?
Hey, it's on eBay for about $300. Somebody selling it for about $300, man. But
that's something y'all niggas should be putting on the platforms, bro. That probably is.
Yeah, I got the songs. I got the songs in the computer. I got to put it online, man. But yeah,
that's dope, bro. Damn, yep. you like Wicked. I'm not familiar with him or the other guy, but you, DRE and Cuckoo, like I know y'all niggas, like you know what I'm saying. I know y'all, so that's dope, bro. To see that y'all like started with each other and had a group, and put out an album. That's cold, bro.
Yeah.
Whoa.
History, man.
So, like, out of all your projects, and I know you probably got a lot, bro.
Got 7.
How many?
Well, 6, and I'm working on my 7th solo.
So, your whole career, you got 6 projects.
Yeah.
What about the beat tapes? Them part of it?
No, them ain't even part of it. And the Bev Boy's not even part of that either.
So you got 7 solo albums?
I'm working on my 7th one.
Woo! That shit cold, bro.
And then you know, I got the 2 Bev Boy. My brother Drastic got the 2 Bev Boy albums.
Yeah, that's cold. So you produced on there, or you rap too? You did both.
I produced all the beats on Bev Boy's albums.
Damn. Bro, how you come up, like, were you making all these beats? How you like want to make it different, bro? That's a lot of work, bro.
You know, it's just in me. I don't even think about it, man. And it's something I love to do, so it's not hard. I can spend about 8 hours in this basement. It don't even seem like it, man.
Damn,
bro,
that's
10
a
hours.
lot of fucking beats, bro. That shit crazy.
Yeah.
So you said you got 7 solo albums. I mean, you working on the 7th.
Yeah.
Like, how you keep finding like the material to talk about though?
No, I drive the bus, so I do a lot of thinking on that bus. I ain't got nothing but time to think on that bus, man. You know,
that's pretty cold though. So on these, all right, we're gonna talk about the beat tapes. Them are all instrumentals.
Yeah.
So we're gonna put the link and all that in the description. So what made you come up with like I want to do just instrumentals?
Just pretty much because people ain't really buying music no more. You know, they ain't we ain't getting paid for doing albums no more. So I just decided just to do that. Maybe I can get a spark and maybe some people want to come buy some tracks. You know, create a buzz and somebody get a hold to it, Nas or somebody get a hold to it and just snatch one of the beats and spit on one of them. Jadakiss hear one of them tracks and just spit on it. you know.
Yeah, that's dope. So when they hear the beat, they if they use it, then they gotta pay you, right?
Yeah, it's under, you know, we going through Empire. We got that Empire distribution, so they'll flag it.
They'll flag it, right?
Yeah.
Damn, that's dope. So yeah, we got to get them links out so we get, because I know people out here who be looking for beats. Like a couple niggas I had on here, like the IEMO and the Deal on them. Them niggas hip hop heads. Them niggas fuck with some of them beats, bro. Like I'm trying to link the people I know from California to the people I know from Milwaukee, Chicago, all these other places. That's what this podcast is doing. Because I done made some backdoor connections, getting people like working with each other, which is dope, bro. Like to get y'all a fan base out here, and then vice versa, get them a fan base out there. So I'm most definitely gonna start shooting them beat tapes to them. So out of all the you got 6 albums and you working on one. Which one is like? I know they probably all the same special, but which one would you put one higher than the other one, like your favorite album?
I don't, because I got songs on each one of them that's, you know, that's my favorite, some of my favorite songs. So I wouldn't say one particular album, but everybody always say Fresh Air, which is the my second solo album.
Your second solo. Have anybody ever tried to sign you, bro? Did you have any deals on the table?
You know what? Maybe when I was on 53rd and Center, I was dealing with a cat.
Hey, hold on before you go there. What was the name of that studio on 53rd and Center?
It was just Guns Down Productions.
I think I remember that.
You remember the photographer Rick Porter?
Yeah, he do all my video, but he shoot all my shit now.
So you remember when he was over there?
Yeah, that's yeah.
I was in the basement.
Oh,
I was like next to him in the basement.
Okay, now yes, kind of makes sense because Rick Porter, he did all my photo shoots, and I still send people to that nigga today. Like I call him right now, he go like, that's my guy. So you was downstairs.
Yep. He did all my photography and stuff too.
That's dope. I think I remember the studio. I remember over there. I've been gone 10 years, but I'm trying to like piece it together. But I do remember the studio being on 53rd. That's why I asked you what was the name of it.
Yeah.
So you was recording everybody there, huh?
Yeah, man. Yeah, a lot of people. You know 7-4.
Yeah.
Big Duke and Nitty.
Yeah.
Did a bunch of stuff for them. KK and Trey. You know KK, don't you? Cousin.
KK sound familiar as hell too.
He on Cuckoo newest album.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
But then I have my own crew within Madness, MAD, with Shadow, Spec, Squeeze, Jamil, and Milk G. Then Mr. Wicked, I did about 2 or 3 albums for him.
Bro, so you've been behind the scenes just going to war, huh?
Yeah, man. You know, it was crazy when the Source magazine came in to Milwaukee and they interviewed me and made me the headline of the article. I was shocked. You
still got that article?
I do. Yeah.
I think I remember that too, but I think I was a little puppy in the game then. Like I don't think I did. I don't think I really was like on the scene like that. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy though. So the Source came to Milwaukee and they interviewed you?
Yep. They came and did a big article on the city. And somebody called me. I don't know if it was Big Duke or Sock Sosa.
Shout out Sock Sosa.
Somebody called me and said, man, the Source here, they want to come and holler at you. And came through and interviewed me, and I played some beats and stuff for him, and shit, I guess he was blown away, you know. And he called it Brewing Beats and had my picture headline.
Man, that's a major accomplishment. The Source was the biggest shit cracking. I used to steal in from stores.
Look, my phone was ringing after that. Cats calling me. A couple of cats flew us out to Miami, wanted to hear some beats. Even Divine Mill, that's who Tretch and them. producer. He had a label, Divine Mill, and I sent them some beats.
You talking about who you say Tretch from Naughty by Nature?
Yeah, the cat Jaheim, the dude that produced was doing all their music. I forget his name.
Damn, what's his name? I think Man Cuckoo talked about them too.
Yeah, because I think they for his video shoot. They pulled up from the project.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember them because when he signed with also so they ain't getting none of your beats?
No, I don't think I was really ready for like I think he was probably looking for some R&B stuff too. So I wasn't really ready back then.
So you make on these beat tape, the Beat Bully tapes, you is it R&B on there too?
I definitely got some R&B joints on there. The next one I'm gonna drop in August, I'm gonna display some more R&B and stuff like that. So
how do you go by like trying to shop your demo? How do you do that? Did you look into like how to try to shop them?
Shop the tracks?
Yeah, to the industry.
You know what? I still haven't figured that out. You know, I done reached out to different people like through Facebook. You'll see some artists got fan pages.
Yeah.
You know, you try to reach out to them and they don't respond. But one person I did reach out to, I don't know if you're familiar with Daddy-O from Stetson Sonic. Remember the old group Stetson Sonic?
Yeah, I remember the name, but
they had a song called Sally Walks, talking all that jazz.
Oh yeah, you talking all that jazz, yeah.
Mm-hmm. But I reached out to Daddy-O probably about 2 years ago, and now we working on an album together.
Oh, that's dope. See,
so
the thing about you, bro, you keep going, bro. Like,
yeah,
that's what's good about you, bro. Like, you keep going, bro. Like, to have all this history be that you done did, bro, and you still here to talk about it. You still putting out music. Yeah. Like, it might ain't happen to the level the way you wanted to, but you ain't done, bro. Like, that's why I be telling people, like, you ain't done because you still working, bro. Like,
that's if you're passionate. You passionate about it. I mean, you know, it ain't about the money. Really, it's not about the money. I would love to get paid doing do, but you know, it's not about the money.
It's one of my questions, dog, that I ask all the hip hop niggas. I gotta ask you, bro. Me, I was a rapper. Like, if it wasn't no money involved with rap, bro, I don't think I'd rap. Now, that same question is for you. If it wasn't no money involved, would you still like do this music, rap, producing?
Yes.
See, you the true hip hop. Yes. You this like it ain't a passion to you. You love this shit.
I love it. I love it.
Yeah, that's dope, bro. And it's funny because I think it's different answers for like different people. Like the hip hop people, they gonna do it even if it ain't no money, bro. Right. The niggas who on the other side, like talk about the flashy shit, the jerk. Them niggas probably ain't gonna rap if it ain't no money involved, bro.
Nah. Yeah, so it was never about the money with me, man.
That's dope, bro. That's a good thing, bro, because that means you it's there. It's in your heart, bro. It's in your heart. And that's why I believe you still got the power and the energy, because most motherfuckers probably would have been like, man, I'm done with this shit, bro.
Yeah.
But you still going, bro. So I salute you for that. I salute you for that. Okay, you've been around the game a long time. What's your take on TikTok? Like, what do you think about? Do you think TikTok is messing the game up, or do you think it's helping the game? Because I'm hearing like a major person told me like TikTok, the music business right now has turned into microwave. You put it in there 15 seconds and it's gone. What's your take on all of that, bro?
I mean, it's making it oversaturated. It's giving the lane for it to be oversaturated. You know, is before any and everybody couldn't just put out music. You know, it costs money. So now it's much easier now that people can just get a little computer, buy some YouTube beats, and make some songs and throw it on TikTok, and there you have it.
There you have it. So do you think TikTok like messing the game up, bro?
I mean, it's giving opportunity for people that really don't do music to just throw stuff out there and go viral and get famous.
Okay.
You know, acting, you can't do that. You know, sports, you can't do that. You got to show your skills when you playing ball or anything. When you acting, you got to have skills. But with this music, it's like you don't got to have no skills. You just talk about shit, you know,
Shit,
whatever, man, and you know you got 1 million followers.
Exactly. That's crazy, bro. It was so hard for us back in the days. Like I was talking about that a couple weeks ago or last week, how when me and my boy Money Carlo, shout out Money Carlo, when he was when we was doing all our events and shit, like they ain't even want us to have local artists on the ticket.
See?
You won't believe how many people. I hope y'all ain't gonna have all this rap shit. And bro, we got crucified for having local people perform at when we had the Onyx, we had 618 when we was doing all them events. I don't know if you're familiar with that time, but we was doing a lot of club events and shit, and they hated it, bro. So do you think we came a long way, or do you think like so you got to think about it like around that time, because I've been gone for 10 years. So around that time, so I would say them was the people that was our age, bro. Because I'm 43.
Mm-hmm.
So now the people who coming up with the Big Frank and the Steve and all the niggas who own right now, I think them are the people who getting in the club now, and they don't mind hearing it, bro. So I think it was like the people that was our age that didn't want to hear local people, bro. That's what I kind of like think, because the time has changed from when we was doing that to now, bro.
Yeah.
Now, them niggas getting like 2,500 to do the Onyx and perform local, bro. But they crucified me and my boy for wanting to have the local artists of our time on these big stages. They hated it, bro. Like we got so many. I'm not coming if you having a whole bunch of fucking rappers perform that. And now it's just like shit. We paying them to come.
Yeah. It's like what they letting anything slide. They letting anything slide now.
So I would have to think like it was people that was old, that was our age, around our time. They ain't want to hear that shit. Because the new generation, they don't mind hearing that shit, bro.
Right,
so it's
right.
crazy. And then you know that I just saw some Sauce Walker. I think he an artist out of Texas. I don't know if you're familiar with him.
Yeah, I heard of him.
He just gave a whole lot of love to the Milwaukee and said that they finally got their sounds with the claps and all the music you hear. Basically, it all sounds the same. You know, I'm not knocking it, but they said Milwaukee finally found their sound. How you feel about that? Because I think our sound was gangster shit, bro.
Yeah, like, that's not our sound. That's the newer generation. That's
you
know, this cat's still here with doing OG hip hop, you know.
But you know what I also think, bro? It ain't enough of us putting out shit, bro. Like you doing
that too.
We let them come in, take our shit in, and me, like, I ain't got the passion to put out no music for shit right now, but I had a couple of his records, the Cuckoo, All I Know Is Milwaukee. We wasn't doing, you know, them was records. Like all the songs that I was known for in Milwaukee was records, bro. But I think like the OGs, like Cuckoo, he trying again, Drew, they trying, but I don't think it's like that push. Yeah. Because I most definitely think if like a Rizzy came back out, Cool, like if these niggas came back out, bro, and we put that push behind them, I think people wouldn't say that we found our sound, bro.
Right. And then people are our age, my age, they listening to the stuff, to the Lil Franks and the JP and all that. They not fucking with the stuff that we putting out. Because everybody want to party now. To me, it seems like just everybody just want to party. All they want to hear is party music day all night. Don't nobody want to hear no soulful music, nothing with a message. They skipping over that. They just want to party.
So the people our age, do you blame it on our kids? by bringing that shit.
I can't blame them, but we're gonna have to hold somebody reliable for, because our mother, my mother, them, they didn't really listen to what we listened to. They stuck with the Isley Brothers, Marvin Gaye, Isaac Hayes.
They hated our shit. They hated our shit, bro.
Right. But now, people my age, they doing the little dances and all the little stuff with the little kids. I'm like, grow up, motherfucker, grow up.
Yeah,
it's to have a little fun, but look, man, come back to reality, man.
The shit that's really going on out here, bro.
Yeah, and then and like Steve Stone, he dancing, he ain't doing nothing wrong. He doing his dance, he getting notoriety for it. That's cool, that's him. But this drill, I don't agree with this drill. I don't like it because it's killing our youth, man.
They said Chicago the one who got that shit started.
Yeah, though. Man. I just can't agree with it. I don't like it because what it's doing to the youth.
Let's get into your gun down. Let's get into that because that logo slick, bro. How you come up with that?
Well, the original one with the man on it holding the guns down, that's Jay Bird. He drew that for me.
That's dope.
So, but now I got it recreated. My boy Terrence Tillman. Shout out Terrence Tillman.
Shout out
Low Life Crew. Recreated the logo for me. But it was
that on t-shirts. That shit gotta be
yeah, most definitely. And it is what it is, guns down, put the guns down.
Hey, that's a dope concept and the logo dope. So you not liking the drill music? Is that what made you like come up with that?
No, I had guns down. I created that in 97, 98.
Oh wow! So you've been about the piece.
Yeah.
Probably after you retired from this jumping off the porch.
When I left the streets alone. Yeah.
So how did that decision come about? Like it's too much.
It just it was hot, man. It was hot, and I was blessed to walk away with no felony, man. I was walking away, with my freedom, with my life. So why not? And Biggie, when I heard Biggie when he first came out, that's what made me start back writing.
Biggie Small.
When Ready to Die, when I first heard that album. Yeah,
so,
that influenced me.
So Pac or Biggie for you?
I'm gonna go Big, man. I know Pac got more. He got Pac dope. Don't get me wrong.
So
it was a connection I had with Big with that East Coast, and then even though Pac East Coast too, but I don't know, man. It's just something about that pen, Big pen.
On 2 albums though.
That's all the time he had. And
yeah, I know. But I'm saying on 2 albums you put him over Pac.
Look, I had this argument with my cousin, man, but yeah, man. I know, man. Pac is that dude, man, and Pac had more body of work. He had a longer time here than Big, and he touched different subjects. He gets you with some street shit for the ladies, some Black Power shit, this and that. I don't know. Like I said, just something about Big, man. The way he the
you ain't wrong.
Flow.
It's just us Pac head. I'm a Pac head, bro. I be like, damn, bro, like that. I'm like that nigga the GOAT to me. Like,
yeah.
It's crazy because
for sure.
Biggie was cold too. I like the Biggie shit, dog, but I just think he needed more for me to be like even put him on the floor with Pac, like. So
and I think he was getting there. He was getting there.
Yeah. Because I think like Pac to me, he kind of like changed when he came with the Digital Underground. I kind of around with the under. I think he changed the way how niggas was rapping. Because if you go to Kool Moe Dee and all them, they had their style. Then Pac came with like that flow. It was just like even like Ice Cube and them. Like Pac came with like a whole different like his shit. I think that's why he was so great because you was hearing the NWA and all them, but all they shit like Rakim, NWA, KRS-One, they all was kind of like you could hear the similarities in their raps, dog. But then Pac came with the verse and it was just like rapping, and I'm like, damn, this nigga cold.
See, Pac had that East. He had that East Coast, and then he had that Bay Area flow.
Exactly.
He mashed all that together.
And mashed it together.
No.
And I think he created a whole element, you know what I'm saying? It just got his way in there, bro. And it changed the game, bro. But Biggie, that nigga was dope too, man. I bought both of them niggas albums. Like Biggie was, I wish them niggas wouldn't have gotten to that bullshit. Like we don't know what happened, but them niggas would have been cold together, bro.
Yeah. Yeah.
And to be honest, like I tell people this about this situation, I really don't believe. I believe, this is my take, I think the nigga Puff is the one who got Pac shot the first time, bro. I don't think Biggie knew, bro. That's just my take. Like me listening to all this shit and me, I think dude tried to get Pac whacked because he knew Pac was in big way, bro, of being, you know what I'm saying, of being one. Because Pac was out before Big. Like,
yeah.
But they was cool. But
I think that was Jimmy Henchman. I think that was all Jimmy Henchman. You know.
So you don't think Puff had nothing to do with it? You don't think
not that first joint. No.
You don't think he set up the studio time because the artist who Pac was finna do the verse for,
Lil Sean.
Yeah, they say he knew Puff. So
yeah,
it's all us just like, I don't know, but I really don't believe Big had nothing to do with that shit, bro. I don't think he. I think if it was like, I think Big would have stopped that shit, bro.
Yeah,
like,
yeah, for sure. That was
his boy, Big, man. Yeah. And I think that's just my theory, bro. It could be something different. It could have been Henchman because he got into it with him, but I think Puff knew, bro. It's something about that nigga Puff, though.
Yeah. Well, as we see now.
Yeah, as we see now, bro. It's something about that nigga, bro. But so yeah, you picked him over here. I want to ask that shit. All right, what's next for what's coming up? You working on the solo album? You got the Beat Bully tapes. Is you planning on shooting more videos? I seen the videos, they dope. The visions, they dope. Like what's next for you, bro?
Gratitude. Well, you know, I'm working on I produced the album, his solo album, Better Late Than Never. You ever met my brother Drastic? Drastic.
He sound familiar. I probably did. I probably ran into him. So you producing his album?
Yep, and then Shadow. I don't know if you're familiar with Shadow. I'm producing his album. You know, he do a lot of the battle rap stuff. He big on the battle rap scene.
Okay.
So yep.
So you doing both of their albums? Okay.
Yep. And then like I said, the Daddy-O from out in New York. So we talked about doing a whole project. So I don't know if we're gonna do the whole thing or he just gonna get a bunch of joints from me and mix them with whatever he doing or what. But so
do you think about working with like the newer artists too?
I mean, I'm open, you know, but they got to come to my world. You know what I'm saying? I'm not finna do no Detroit style beats or nothing like that. You know, you want some soul in your life, come on over to Guns Down, man. Let me put some soul music. And you ain't
wrong about that because I most definitely think like, okay, yeah, all their music sound the same with the classic Detroit style, but I think, and then like Chicken P, I think he one of the niggas that's like damn near he locked up now, man, free homie. But I think he was one of the niggas that was gonna like get the major industry push, bro. You know what I'm saying? But I honestly believe that they need to start switching it up. They need to come do a song for song. They need to show their versatility. And I'm not against none of y'all doing that y'all shit, bro. You know, I like it. You know what I'm saying? But I'm talking about, like you said, bro, is you doing this for the microwave time or is you doing this to get up there, bro? So I most definitely think you need to show some be versatile a little bit, bro, to make it to that big stage, bro, to make it to like.
And let's bridge the gap, you know, between the young and the old. You come over here and do stepping song, you know, rap over a stepping beat. You know, you'll take, you know, both worlds. You get the older people.
Exactly.
They'll start loving you. And then, of course, yo is going to stick with you and ride with you, you know, so.
Facts. Hey, I got another one for you, bro. If you could work with any producer, dead or alive, bro, if you could pick 3 people, dead or alive, you produce the beat or you work on the beat with them, what 3 people would it be? I know you're gonna say Big because you already put that nigga. You already put. But who would you want to work with, producer or a rapper, bro, dead or alive? Like, if you could put together like a dream team, a big 3, who would it be?
Quincy Jones,
Oh,
Michael Jackson, and Biggie.
oh, so that's it. That's it.
Yeah.
Oh, so that Thriller, huh?
Yeah.
That Thriller album, bro.
Man, Quincy was a bad man.
That motherfucker was dangerous, bro. That nigga.
He's a bad man.
Thriller album, and I wasn't even gonna expect you to say that. I would expect you to pick rappers, or you know what I'm saying. Damn.
No, man.
That took a card right there,
man. I love music.
Damn. And that Thriller album, that motherfucker, you could play that shit from front to that motherfucker album, dog.
Yeah. No.
Like I was listening to that shit. I ain't even know like back in the days, me doing this music, bro, I like the Bone Thugs. I ain't like digging to the past till I got older. You get what I'm saying? So, like me listen to that album, I ain't even know like the Girls' Mind. No Monica done made that remix. Like I'm like, it's a lot of records, bro. Like I dig in my crates now, bro. Even though it's on iTunes, I go to the 80s hip hop and I put that shit on in the car when I'm driving around, and it's just like, bro, so many producers, their music was sampled so much and we don't even know, bro.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm learning. Like now, I'm like, damn, this shit sounds so fucking familiar. Oh, they use this shit. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta be a student of the game, bro. Like, and that's what I'm doing now. Even I'm older now, I still dib and dabble with like new albums that come out, but I've been digging in them old crates, and it's just like it's amazing how much of their music got sampled, bro. Like that group Switch, everybody took Switch and the bars, everybody took their shit, bro. And I'm just like, damn, we wouldn't even know this, bro. Yeah. So I think it's kind of like a cheat code. Like when you go digging these crates from back in the days and pull up something that was a mega hit and you bring it into today, I think that's a cheat code, bro.
Well, I mean, it's putting food in the older artist's pocket too.
You know? Yeah, it is giving them money, but I'm saying, like, if I tell you produce me a record, like take something from back in the days that sound familiar, all I want to do is in a zoom, and you put that in my beat, bro, it's already a hit, I think, bro. Like, I think it's already a hit because that song is a fucking hit. Just like Montel Jordan, This Is How We Do It, how he took the Slick Rick shit. The song before he put any lyrics on there, to me, bro, was a hit. When you heard the beat, because that Slick Rick record was a hit. So that's why I'm saying it's like, it's giving them money, but it's kind of like a cheat code, bro. But now today, they fucking it up to me, bro.
Yeah.
Like when they do it today, it ain't no creativity or nothing, bro. Nah. They don't even try to hide it, bro. They don't hide it. They just dumping that shit in there, bro.
Right. That's why you got to know how to flip. The producer got to know how to flip that record. You know.
Yeah, that shit crazy, dog. But your legacy, bro. So let's speak on what you want your legacy to be. You still going though, so you still writing your blueprints and everything. But what would you want your legacy to be, man? We got what you coming out with, what you working on. What you want your legacy to be known as? Like people ain't know you worked on did 4 songs off the Baby Drew album. That's dope. I'm glad when we get this out, like all of them gonna be, you know how I do the clips. I gotta make them into clips so everybody like, you know, see the real, see the shit, bro. Hey, how you ever work with Big Hank?
Just, you know, I just did a song. Me and my brother just did a song with him recently. He ain't put it out yet. But
so that's dope, dog.
You know, Hank, that's my dude, man. And one thing about him, he always put me in his top 5 producers from Milwaukee.
I gotta get him on because you niggas kind of looking like too, bro.
Yeah, you gotta get Hank on here.
And y'all looking like, bro. I don't know if it's the bald hair, but you niggas got similarities, bro. Yeah. That's dope. So you say you and your brother, damn, your brother name sound familiar. I have to look at, but he sound familiar when you just said,
he a monster. He a monster, man. He a beast.
He's still young with it. How old is
Yeah, he in his 40s, but you know,
ain't no age on this shit, man. Killer Mike
Right,
won the
he-
Grammy last year.
mm-hmm.
That nigga Killer Mike won the Grammy, and I think he 50 something.
Right.
I just think it's all about the marketing and the promotion, bro. I think you gotta invest in yourself. That's one thing
Yeah.
I tell people. You gotta invest in yourself, and that's what niggas hit a brick wall.
Right.
When you
Right.
gotta put some kind of money, but my thing is you gotta pay the right people, bro. Because I know I done lost plenty of money paying motherfuckers. Ain't nothing happen. Like you gotta pay the right people. Everybody is sharks in this music business, bro.
Man.
And I done came across a bunch of them. I done spent money with a bunch of them, man. You know what I'm saying? But I most definitely think like marketing and promotion. Like right now we got it easy, bro. Like with you can put Google ads on your beat tape. I mean, you know, the beat bully, Google ads, Instagram ads. Them things kind of work, bro. Like, cause it's gonna market your shit to people. You know, you're gonna have that sponsor.
Okay.
You know what I mean? No, like who gonna get it, bro? Because one thing I learned, we can share on Facebook all day. And that's why I'm trying to get my website all the way up to everythingrick.com, because I'm gonna put all my marketing dollars into that website, bro. Because everything is on there. My book, I'm gonna put all my music on there. Then I'm finna add something on there. I'm making an announcement tomorrow, since this pre-recorded. I can tell you to where you could get t-shirts, custom-made t-shirts. Like, like, man, you could do a deal to where we sell your t-shirts. We ain't got to do nothing, bro. All we got to do is put the logo and I upload it, and I did a partnership with the t-shirt company who ship it to you. You know what I'm saying? That's coming tomorrow, though. You know what I'm saying? But you're going to be able to make custom shirts. I'm going to have my one-on-one with Bigg Rick tees on there. The Done Did That Records. And I'm going to have all my branded shit on there. But I'm going to also do shit for like people who want to sell their t-shirts, bro.
Yeah.
And people could just go to the site and buy it, bro. And then we figure out the percentage. You know what I'm saying? And we ain't got to do nothing. The company do everything. So, you know, that's why I'm going to put my marketing dollars into the website, because everythingrick.com is going to be everything. My music, you can buy that shit. So that's what I've been working on. That's why I be so quiet. I just been doing my episodes and putting these on the website, but my website is going to be like gigantic, bro. You know what I'm saying? And that's where the marketing dollars going, because everything is in one spot.
Right.
So I most definitely think like with you, like you got to do them ads. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because somebody might hear that shit. Yeah. Like I remember one time I strolled and I played some beats. Somebody had a sponsorship for some fucking beats, bro. Now I get 100 of them. That since I looked at it, you know how the algorithm, you know what I'm trying to say, how that works. If you look at something, they're gonna keep popping them up. So I'm just like, it's so many people that's using that the ads, bro. So them ads, you know what I'm saying? Them work, bro. So yeah, that's something you could do. But yeah, with your legacy, let's get back into that, bro. How you want to be remembered, you know, for the things you've done. Like I said, you still writing your blueprint, so it's still a lot more being written about you.
I mean, basically just remembered as, you know, one of the dope producers, man.
And rapper, right?
and rapper.
Yeah.
See, I'm trying to stray away from that, but
that shit hard to do though.
yeah. But
both?
yeah, at both, man. Just be remembered as a dope MC and dope producer, man. And just man, put on for the city, man. I want to be known for putting on for the city.
That's dope, bro. Well, we're gonna go and wrap this up, bro. I appreciate you stopping by, man. And
man, appreciate you having me.
Have you on here, bro. A legend. I learned some stuff about you, so it's still me like learning, like the people who came before me and was doing this, man. And I'm so glad that we had the chance to chop it up and sit down, man. And I learned about you, and you know what I'm saying. And it's dope, bro. That's what make this dope, man. But salute to you, man. You got my number. You got everything, bro. If you need me for anything, bro, we can chop it up. You know, anybody who come on my show and I interview, bro, I'm an open door to them, bro. You know what I'm saying? So salute to you for being on here, man. And we most definitely finna put some work in, bro.
All right. Love.
All right, love, bro. Appreciate you.
All right.
come to a label and I want the executives dancing in the video.